Hey everybody, what's going on? Josh right here, back again with another video on Road to the Show 23 with Julio Tejada of the Oakland Athletics. As you can see, we're getting ready to play the Diamondbacks at home. Take a look at their lineup real quick. As you can see, they have Jorge Mateo, David Robertson, Gurriel, Corbin Carroll. So they got some of their guys from last year, obviously, sprinkled in with some new guys. For uniform stay, let's go with the gold jerseys, because why not? You can see Dylan File, 2-0, 15.1 innings. He's allowed 4 walks, 12 strikeouts with a 1.17 ERA. That's pretty good for his first 2 starts of the year. Let's see if he can keep it up here against the defending National League champion Arizona Diamondbacks. In real baseball, I don't know who won the World Series in video game land. I think it was the Dodgers or something like that. I don't know, but what I do know is that we're down 3-0. Dre Jamison, never heard of him, is pitching today for the Diamondbacks. Real quick, if you guys hear like a noise in the background, like I have my fan on in the background sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't really bother anybody. The thing is, it gets a little hot in my room sometimes. Also, I know what you're thinking. Why do you need a fan on? You know, you right now it's pretty cold outside, but in my room it gets a little hot. So, I'm someone who gets hot very easily. When I go to bed, I like to have a fan on. And yeah, I'm filming this video at like 7. Well, it's like 7:30 at night, but just wanted to film the Tejada video because why not? I'm currently uploading 2 other Tejada videos as we speak. There's one against the White Sox and there's one against the Cardinals. So hopefully those videos will be out probably tonight as you guys are watching this video. Friday, February 19th, 2023, or 24, excuse me, is the day I'm filming this video. So yeah, I've probably mentioned it before. I'll probably mention it again. Most of the Julio Tejada videos up to this point are pre-recorded. And there's a ground ball to the third baseman, and that's going to be a double play. Though we get the run, but the base is loaded. I mean, at least we get 1 run, but it would be pretty cool if we scored all of them. Now we move on to the top of the 5th. Now the Diamondbacks have the bases loaded with 2 outs. They're up 4-3. There's a ground ball to Tejada. He's going to make the throw to first in time for out number 3. All right, so now the game's tied. Tejada's 1 for 2 today. Dre Jamison on his A game today. I guess the Diamondbacks are feeling pretty confident with him because they're keeping him in the game here. And that one is absolutely crushed to deep left field, and the A's have the lead. 5-4, the final score. Man, well, it's not the final score, but 5-4 is now the score. Is what I meant to say. So top of the 6th inning now with 1 out. Daniel Robertson. I'm trying to think of where he played. I think he was with the Rays. Wasn't he with the Phillies for a little bit? I think he was. But what I do know is that Julio Tejada is going to commit an error. A little wild throw there to my second baseman, who couldn't really handle the play very well. So we're still in the game. Runners at first and second. 2 outs, top of the 6th. A's lead 5-4. Julio Tejada is going to make up for it. Here's this nice throw to to Sano at first base, and the Diamondbacks, and the runner is going to beat the throw out by a mile. And now the Diamondbacks are going to have a 7-5 lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. So as I'm making this video, so like I said before, these videos are pre-recorded. So a lot of the news that goes on, I don't really talk about because a lot of the Julio Tejada videos I made were like earlier this month. So anything that happened in the sports news, like if I talked about, if I mentioned it, it would probably be like, it would be a little old. But news that happened today, as I'm filming this video, Matt Carpenter is going back to the Cardinals. How do I feel about that? I'm glad the Cardinals are making moves. Diamondbacks win the game, 8-5 final score. But anyway, as a Cardinals fan, like, it's great to see that they're making moves. But I don't know. It's like I feel like some people would say this too. Like, it seems like the Cardinals are, like, they're signing guys, they're making moves, but it seems like they're doing it for the wrong reasons. And it may seem like, they're bringing in people, but it seems more like not really people that are going to help out, win you games, but it's more like, clubhouse guys. People like Todd Frazier, for example. He's not exactly someone who's going to help you out, win you games, but he's definitely. That's not to say, I'm not saying Todd Frazier's like a competitive, not competitive or anything, but I don't know. It's like if you think of guys like Todd Frazier, it's like, yeah, he's more of a clubhouse guy than an on the field guy, like somebody that's going to help you win games. That's probably not a very good example that I used there, but hopefully you guys get my point. But Julio Tejada hits it down the left field line. That's off the foul pole. 3-2 is the score. Julio Tejada. I think he got into the juices. He got into the juices today. Paul Blackburn's still pitching, top of the second, 2 outs. Daniel Robertson, seeing him again, ground ball to Tejada at short. This is going to be out number 3. As the throw beats him by half a step. And we're going to move on to the bottom of the second inning. But yeah, the Matt Carpenter signing. Again, I don't hate it. It's not terrible, but at the same time, it's like what was the point of this? Like, what was the point of the signing? Because, it's like we don't really have a spot for him in the team. Like, he just, as Julio Tejada hits another home run. But yeah, like, where would we put him? Because, like, would he be a DH? Would he just be a bench bat? He would be a good bench bat for, if anything. As Tejada hits one to deep left center field, he's going to have his 3rd home run of the day. What is happening here in Oakland? And now the score is 7-5. Doesn't matter how many home runs Julio Tejada hits. Seems like the Diamondbacks are always going to extend the lead. Here's Chris Matt pitching again. But yeah, let me know what what are your guys' thoughts on Matt Carpenter coming back to St. Louis after spending some time with the Yankees and the Padres pretty much, like, obviously Matt Carpenter in his prime when he was in St. Louis, he was phenomenal. And then in 2022, he took a minor league deal with the Rangers. He actually hit really well with the Rangers in AAA, but they released him halfway through the year. And then I think the Yankees picked him up. Oh, shoot. We have a chance to win the game here. For the Grand Slam. Hang on, I'm going to hold that thought. But yeah, Matt Carpenter was really good with the Yankees. He had like 15 home runs with them. Julio Tejada, deep left field. Walk-off grand slam! Julio Tejada with a game-winning walk-off grand slam, and the A's are going to win it. Let's go. Yeah, that was a... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. But yeah, Julio Tejada, 9 RBIs, 4 home runs, 5 for 5. This guy's insane. This guy's literally insane. 18 home runs. And we're like 2 weeks into the season, too. 2 weeks into the season. And this dude is hitting 18 home runs. Insane. insane stuff. Jack Flaherty, you better pitch like you're insane, buddy. Speaking of one of Matt Carpenter's former teammates. But yeah, as I was saying, Matt Carpenter took a deal with the Yankees in 2022. Played a little bit in the big leagues. He was okay. Like he hit pretty well, like 15 home runs, I think it was. Ended up getting injured halfway through, like towards the end of the year, which kind of sucked. But in the offseason, he took a deal with the Padres. Didn't do very well with the Padres. As a matter of fact, I don't really remember what the Padres did with him. I don't even remember him being on the Padres that much, unless if then again, I don't really watch the Padres very well. I don't know what goes on in San Diego. He played like 76 games for the Padres, and he was not good. He was atrocious. But I think he got traded to the Braves, so now the Braves are paying part of his contract, and then he was released by the Braves in the middle of the trade, but the Cardinals picked him up, obviously, this offseason, so it's kind of a cheap deal. The Braves will pay part of it, from what I've seen, and most of it, and then the Cardinals will pay like a small chunk of it. So, enough of Matt Carpenter. Let's get back into the game here. Bottom of the first inning, A's are up 1-0. Runners at first and second. G-Man Choi hits a ground ball to the third baseman. He gets the force out at second for out number 3. So now moving on to the bottom of the third, we got Zach Gallen on the mound today for Arizona. Forgot to acknowledge that in the first inning, but thank goodness I'm acknowledging it now, since he's still in the game. Zach Gallen, what a guy! Four-seamer, knuckle curve, cutter, circle change, and I think a slider. His slider is like really good. Instead, he threw me a fastball. It's going to be a base hit in the left field. It should have been a double. The second baseman should have moved over to first or over the third, but he didn't. Really don't know why. But it doesn't matter. We have runners at first and second, 2 outs. Miguel Sano's up at the plate. He's going to hit a pop-up right to the first baseman, who's going to make the play. And just like that, we're going to go to the fourth inning with the score still 1-0 Oakland. Jack Flaherty, like I said before, he's pitching out of his mind in the first 3 innings. Let's see if he can continue that here in the fourth inning. Julio Tejada's like, hey, man, I got you. Ground ball to short. Tejada's got you, man. Gets the throw to first. Hey, who needs strikeouts when you have Julio Tejada as your shortstop making Gold Glove defensive plays? And then not to mention he does pretty good with the bat every once in a while too. Not when he's grounding out to third, obviously, but most of the time he usually hits the ball pretty well. Anyway, top of the 6th inning, and Flaherty's still pitching. Another ground ball to Tejada. It's a slow day in the office for the Diamondbacks today, seems like. Also, I forgot to change our jerseys. I think this is the 3rd game now. Yeah, I forgot to change our jerseys. So yeah, hopefully you're okay with 3 straight games of us wearing the gold jerseys. Not gonna lie, probably one of the few things about the Oakland A's that I like is their jerseys. Their team may not be ran very well. Their owner may be, the biggest, what in baseball right now. Their stadium may not be the greatest. They may be moving to Vegas soon, which I hear even Vegas, I've heard, doesn't even want the A's. But all that matters is Julio Tejada hits home runs to left field. Probably one of the few things A's fans love about going to the games is because of Julio Tejada, and they get to see them wear these nice gold jerseys with the green hats. Yeah, I don't know if it's me or not, but I've always loved the Oakland A's color scheme. However, I don't love that I was not able to make that play, that base hit. And so now Sebi Zavala will come in. The Diamondbacks have runners at first and second, top of the ninth. Jack Flaherty pitching a phenomenal game. He's got a complete game shutout going on here. And a double play should end it. There's one. Gets them both. And once again, the A's have won another series. They take 2 out of 3 here against the Diamondbacks. The gold jerseys, they helped out in this series for sure. Jack Flaherty pitching a phenomenal game. 7 runs came in to score, 13 hits. Jack Flaherty will be 2-1. A's once again win another series. We'll take a look at what the offense did here today. Julio Tejada was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. Daryl Hernandez was 2 for 4 with a triple and 3 RBIs. Jack Flaherty went the whole game. He gave up 9 innings, 4 hits, excuse me. He did allow a few walks, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So not a terrible game. The walks need to go down a little bit. But other than that, he pitched a good game. And other than that, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. If you guys love the Julio Tejada videos, well, so far, with that said, I'll talk to you guys later.